Mm-hmm. I am back, Alicia. Are you ready to roll? You just muted yourself. I know. I had you muted on my computer, so if you wanna, how you doing?
I'm ready.
You're ready? Let's do this.
Ready
Cool.
as I'll ever be.
Ready as we'll ever be. Hello, hello, wonderful people of Twitch. It is us again. Layla showed,
Greetings.
and
Broadcasting to you live from a potato by the looks of my video quality. So just you're welcome everybody for the highest of definitions
it looks
and
quite great. Like, honestly, Nearly it looks great. It looks great on my
oh,
end. You might be seeing a potato. I don't see a potato.
maybe I am the potato we needed all along.
Yeah. I
Maybe
am.
the real
Huh?
treasure is the potatoes you get along the way
Yeah, exactly.
or something.
I think that's the.
Um
I'm pretty sure that's the expression. Don't Google it.
I like it.
Don't search it.
Okay, did you enable shared chat before we? We can't hear Layla. We can't hear Layla. Alert, alert, alert. We can't hear Layla.
I think that's what happened last time as well. You weren't able.
Yeah, that's so bogus. Okay, I have my guest volume on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have you muted there. Do I
Mm-hmm.
have you muted
Yeah.
here?
What's your desktop audio look like? Join shared chat. There we go.
Can you hear Layla now, babe? Layla, you need to say words.
A B C D E F G H I J
Nice, we're
K.
good to go. We got nods and
Amazing.
thumbs up.
Oh, amazing,
I
amazing.
adjusted the chat, the font size. It's so tiny.
Is it? I have to like pull your.
What's
I'm gonna
wrong
pull
with
your
me?
stream up in the corner just because I'm like.
Well, because I had it at set to size enormous for the other. Oh dear, what's happening? Yeah, yeah, rats, 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 rats. Love that. Okay. All
There's
right, I
an
think.
there's an ad running on you right now. I think, unless I'm going completely insane.
No, you're probably going normal or something.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Okay. I've got you. I've got. So yeah, we're good to go. We don't have tech issues this time, chat. So just you're welcome. We both have computer engineering backgrounds that are very much apparent, and in addition
Wait,
to that,
don't
no, we
don't
don't have
don't
that.
don't oversell our credentials like that. That would be very depressing.
if if people, well, okay, let's be real, we have better credentials than that, frankly. We both have multiple degrees at an advanced level, so um more advanced degrees, not necessarily better, because honestly a computer science degree might make you more
Yeah,
money and be more useful.
double
Case
PhD
in
between
point,
the two
our
of
chat.
us. Yeah, can't do computer. I would like to look, praise
We
myself.
can do computer, we just
Yes,
did computer.
computer is done. Look at my beautiful background and the vibes. Okay.
Right, we were talking about me needing a green screen so that you didn't see just our entire home.
I was gonna say, it is
Like,
quite a wide shot going on back
and
there.
I tried to get, remember when it was a bubble lens with my other camera, and
Yes,
it was
yeah.
like a fisheye, and it was just like, do you want to see every corner of the apartment? Yes. So yeah, if someone wanted to geolocate me by looking out our window, they probably fucking could. Please don't do that. Please never do that. No
Please
one do
don't.
that. Yeah. So yeah, guys, chat folks, viewers, everyone, we are moving to Tuesdays
Mm-hmm.
technically, which is why we're here Tuesday this week instead of like last week Monday. However, next Tuesday I am playing Dungeons and Dragons, and it is one of the few days that worked for our entire group. So
As is
next
classic in
Tuesday,
a D&D campaign, you can never find time to get
yeah,
together.
across 3 time zones now. We used to all be
Yeah.
live in the same location, like
Yeah.
physically, and now we're spread across 3 time zones, which is kind of bonkers. But yeah. Anyway, so typically we'll be here on Tuesdays at 7:30 for a couple hours, but next week it'll be Monday, I think we determined, or are we just not doing it next week, or I don't know. We haven't
I
really
think
decided.
we'll try for Monday, but like we'll see how
Yeah.
it all shakes out, because things be
All
happening.
shakes out. That's true. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Anyway, so
get to
yeah,
I'm trying to get to
we're gonna,
affiliate status on this on Vulgar Science, so I'm
yes.
trying to get that 4 streams a month vibe going.
Yeah.
Um,
4 streams a month. And so if you're here and you don't follow Vulgar Science, you should follow Vulgar Science so that we can, I mean, we already have enough followers for affiliate. We just, like she said, need the hours. So
mhm.
but yeah,
Yeah.
follow us both if you
So
want.
like super random question, Alicia. How do you feel about beef tallow?
I feel great about it. I think that you should rub it into your skin, rub it on your dog, rub it on your cat, rub it on your
they're
electronics. That's
they're
probably why the computer wasn't computing, because there wasn't enough beef
there's
tallow.
maybe too much beef tallow. You never know, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think the reality of it is, I think beef tallow is another grift. That's the actual answer.
Yes. Yeah, it's tea.
Um Doug's like, excuse me, may I please have the tea?
Yeah, for those of you who are chronically online, or not chronically online, I guess,
Mhm.
beef tallow has really made a comeback. I didn't even know it was a thing before, but beef tallow and lard are like what people used to make soap out of in like the old days, right? And so it's like animal fat. And so beef tallow is obviously the beef version, and lard is like the pork version of that.
Mhm.
And it's had this resurgence as this like natural cosmetic, yes, property for like people are like, you can consume it and use it for cooking, and you know, and also rub it on your skin, which I'm like, I feel like you're just gonna be greasy with high cholesterol if you do all that, but
So I mean, it's an emollient, just like any fat, right? Like I mean,
yes.
when you get shea butter, when you get any of that sort of stuff, it's gonna be there's an emulsive quality to it because it's fat. So technically, yeah, it would probably make your skin soft, supple, and smooth. But lotion does that, and it's designed for your skin. I don't know. It's preposterous to me. And the fact of people using it for everything. What a DB was just saying, the bar he worked at replaced canola oil with beef tallow for everything. Like,
That's
number
crazy.
one, that's so far less sustainable than canola oil. Canola oil is so accessible and easy, and it's a common crop. It's a crop that's good for pollinators. Like, what are we doing? Slaughtering more cows for fucking
Slaughtering.
yeah,
Dude, what is the
slaughtering.
soft, supple, smooth? I can't do the
Soft, supple,
the whistle.
smooth. Yeah,
Yeah.
it rubs the tallow on its skin. You know what? People would actually, you would want to eat someone if they were slathered in beef tallow. That would be much more likely to elicit a Hannibal Lecter like response
I mean, that's
than
fair.
just normal lotion. Unless you ask Coon, in which case any lotion is just like, is this a sweet treat? Because it smells like a
A
sweet
little
treat.
bit of cocoa butter. That's the
Yeah.
dessert.
I have the like EOS brand pistachio lotion that's supposed to be like a dupe of some Sol de Janeiro like $1 zillion lotion that rich
Mm.
people use. And Hoon's all about it. Like if I even look at the bottle of lotion, she's like, "Hello, might I lick you, mother?" And I'm like, "No, stop
Yeah,
immediately." Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
Anyways,
No,
so
but
yeah, that's the tea.
and yeah, that is the tea. And I feel like it's like it's just another example of like this culture that we're getting into. Well, it is interesting that it's, I feel like our culture has been moving plant-based so long. I feel like this is almost this weird regression back to like animal byproducts that like we haven't seen in a
Absolutely.
while. But so I
It's
think
the
we're kind of,
purity thing, right? Like it's the same, like it's the regression back to what's the trad wife bullshit, like all that kind of
yes.
thing. It's similar
Yes.
vibes, right? They're like it's more natural because it comes from my farm that I
Yes.
tend to in my linen dress with no makeup, but I actually do have makeup on. It's just a tinted sunscreen and brown mascara.
Yeah.
Like bite me, lady.
I
Or
think like,
gentleman or whoever the fuck, but
yeah.
it's usually a lady.
Uterus havers, non-uterus havers, as we refer to our
Yeah.
previous.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I think that my partner's trying to hide as he sneaks into the room. No, I think it's like this, like the word natural is such a word, right? It's such a like trigger word. I don't want to use the word dog whistle per se, but it almost is in a way.
It's close. It's
Yes.
close these
And I
days.
think it's
It's been
like
misappropriated, I think.
100%. And I think it leads to such a like downward spiral into like almost conspiracy theory territory. Like I feel like on social media people are talking more and more about the like, yeah, it's like for instance there's people that are having to expressly say I like sourdough recipes and I like gardening, but I'm also not going to try to sell you on like trad wife like like MAGA type content where like I believe in women's rights, you know what I mean? It's not I'm trying not trying to
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and the whole thing of that is it's a logical fallacy. It's
Mhm.
it's a cognitive bias called the appeal to nature, just like the appeal to power,
Yes.
appeal to superiority, or any of that sort of thing, right?
Mhm.
So like that's the idea that for some reason that something natural makes it better than something that is unnatural. And that's insofar as you could even define natural as like a true objective criteria. Because like what's not natural about like would you say sourdough bread is natural? People would probably buy into that.
Yeah.
But you have to mix a whole bunch of ingredients together and there has to be some sort of like chemical reaction.
Yes, you
And
could do
that's
this in like a science lab, same diff. Like
right. Yeah. Cause yeast, am I right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's something that people they cherry pick when they care about something
Yes.
being natural and what they mean by natural as it applies to various different things. They're like, oh, seed oils. Fucking seed oils?
I know, no, don't get me started on the seed oils. But like no,
I
I
will
think
get you started. That's what we're
I
starting
know,
on.
I know. I know, but
Started.
I think this like natural this sort of like yeah, like that natural thing is like for instance, people are like, "Oh, I'm going to try to like there's like people who go down the path of like, "Oh, I'm going to try to use essential oils to cure cancer," right? And then there's also this like other route of people saying, "Oh, well we shouldn't have all of these like additives in our like food or our water." Even though and I
Mhm,
think about this now, like how many like at least I think around 100 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that.
mhm,
For instance, fluoride was introduced into the water to like
mhm.
help preserve people's like dental health at an like it was a systemic introduction to try to fix like a really significant problem.
And it
I think
worked.
yes, folate or folic acid or something
Yeah.
very specific was introduced into flour like systemically in the US
Yeah.
to sort of
So you wouldn't have deformed babies.
yes, and people are now like, "Oh, these additives." And it's like we were literally solving a health problem. People were dying. People were very ill. People had
Right?
polio. People were dying left and right. And we solved that problem and now 100 years later, people have forgotten why the fuck we did that in the first place. That's what's so crazy to me. And because it's not natural. Because it's not we've added this thing to this thing.
Well, and like, I mean, you can see a world in which people would be like, I'm vitamin C maxing because I don't want to get scurvy. but they're
I
giving themselves scurvy because they're only eating like fucking non-GMO shriveled ankle fruit and stuff like what? I don't even know what the words I said, but guys,